Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to an evening in my kitchen. Today's dinner is a little special because I am going to make something healthy using one of the vegetables that my son absolutely refuses to eat. And the funny part, he ended up eating everything on his plate without realizing what it was and even said it was delicious. So let's see if this little trick works for your family too. Whenever I get a little extra time, I like to prepare some ingredients in advance. It makes evenings so much less stressful. It is always a part of the meal prep. So this morning, I pressure cooked raw banana and potatoes with their skin on. Cooking them with the skin helps retain more nutrients and they are much easier to peel once cooled. Little planning in the morning saves so much time later. Meal planning doesn't mean that you have to cook everything on the weekend. Little planning, little preparation here and there whenever you are in the kitchen saves so much time later in the day. So I have peeled the boiled raw banana and potatoes. Today we are going to make crispy raw banana tikkis and after that we'll make a gravy also. So into a bowl goes the grated raw banana and potatoes. I am adding chopped spring onions. If you don't have spring onions, regular onions work perfectly fine too. After this, for the spices, goes in azwain or carom seeds, then turmeric, red chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, salt, and a little bit of cumin seeds. Finally, some besan or gram flour to bind everything together. Now give everything a nice mix. I like making medium sized tikkis, but you can make them small for snacks or larger if you are serving them as patties. Raw banana is actually an underrated vegetable. It's rich in resistant starch and dietary fiber, which keeps us full for longer and supports gut health. It has lots of iron and it provides potassium, and it's a great energy source without causing a quick spike in blood sugar when eaten as a part of balanced meal. So even if your kids don't enjoy it normally, recipes like this make it much easier to include in their diet. I am roasting them on my cast iron tawa using just a little oil. You can deep fry them if you are making them for guests or air fry them if you prefer. But honestly, shallow frying on a cast iron pan gives such a beautiful crispy crust while using very little oil. Cook them slowly on medium flame so they become crisp outside while staying soft inside. And the aroma at this stage is amazing. While the tikkis are getting roasted, let's prepare a simple home style gravy. I have chopped some onions and tomatoes. So into the hot mustard oil goes in some cumin seeds followed by onions. Once they are lightly golden, I have added ginger garlic paste, which I always keep in the fridge for at least for a week. After that comes the regular spices followed by tomatoes. For the spices, I have added some Kashmiri red chili powder, turmeric, cumin powder, and coriander powder, which I have mixed with a little bit of water and then added to the masala. Once all these cooked nicely, added some chopped tomatoes and cooked it until mushy. Nothing fancy, just simple everyday cooking. While the spices with tomatoes are cooking together and the tikkis are getting roasted, it's time to make some dough for the rotis. But these are not regular rotis. I had made some dalma in the morning, which is a mixture of dal and lot of vegetables, and I had some leftover dalma. So instead of letting it sit in the fridge, I have mixed it directly into the wheat flour. Dalma already had lentils and lot of vegetables including raw papaya, which is another vegetable my son never willingly eats. So this is one of my favorite ways to reduce food waste while making the meal even more nutritious. Back to the curry. Once everything is cooked well, I have added a few diced boiled potatoes. A little hot water goes in to make the gravy, and now we let it simmer nicely. Simple gravies like this are so versatile and pair beautifully with almost any kofta or tikki. While the gravy cooked slowly, I made the rotis, which had raw papaya, lentils, and lot of other vegetables. Raw papaya is packed with fiber, vitamin C, antioxidants, and digestive enzymes. It supports digestion, helps maintain gut health, and quietly increases the nutritional value of everyday meals. The gravy is now nicely cooked. I have gently added the roasted tikkis, finally a little garam masala and fresh coriander leaves. And that's it. Our healthy, comforting dinner is ready. So today's plate has raw banana tikki curry, soft dalma rotis, and coriander amla chutney, which was in the fridge. Honestly, it looks so comforting. And the best part, my son happily finished his meal without recognizing either the raw banana or the raw papaya. Sometimes presentation and cooking style really make all the difference. One thing I have learned over the years is that meal planning doesn't have to be complicated. Even preparing just one or two ingredients in advance can make weekday dinners quick, less stressful, and much healthier.
How is the curry you do? Do you know what curry is that?
No.
Is it tasty? Yummy? Do you like raw banana?
Ayo.
But you ate that. You finished. You finished everything. That tikki you ate? You thought paneer tikki? You thought paneer? But that was raw banana. But you ate that. You said it is yummy. Yes or no? Now tell me, how is the curry? But you initially said it was tasty.
No.
You are cheating now. Okay. So bye.
Bye.
Now the dinner is done and the kitchen is almost clean because I always follow clean as you go rule. So before switching off the kitchen lights, there is one small ritual I have been following for the last few years. That is the soaking ritual. Every night I soak a few ingredients for the next day. Today I am soaking coriander seeds separately, halim seeds separately, and a few almonds. This tiny habit makes it much easier to stay consistent with healthy eating. I am also soaking oats in milk for my husband's morning milkshake and for myself oats with yogurt. Tomorrow morning I'll simply add fruits, nuts and seeds and breakfast will be ready in just a few minutes. Morning routine becomes much easier when the preparation starts the night before. And that's it for today's evening vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye. And also, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe.